Hi there, Aquarius. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. I've already pre-shuffled and laid out some of your cards to get an understanding of who I'm reading for and what this reading is about. Today we are going to do a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. So if you have any important placements in Aquarius, you are welcome here. So far, the cards that have come out tell me that you are in a place of following your passions, of following your dreams, bringing dreams into fruition. So putting your plans to action. A lot of you are overcoming challenges in your life that used to be major hurdles and are no longer phasing you in the same way. There are important lessons here that are being learned. This reading is for the current week, but it has implications out into the future. This is a reading where you will hear me talk about lessons and situations that are going to be long-term in your life going forward, like major life changes, despite, some of that falling into the current week, but trickling out into much further timelines in your future. Those of you who I'm reading for are committed. You're committed to following your passion. You're committed to living the life that you desire. You're committed to following your heart and doing things from a place of love. Doing things with confidence. And this can apply to any aspect of your life, whether it be career, romance, family, anything, pets, like the choices that you make are in alignment with your higher self, Aquarius. The choices that you've been making, you're better able to now put them into practical steps, implement them in your daily life. They're not just abstract ideas anymore. As a result, you'll find that you're getting to know yourself better. You're changing and evolving as a person. You're learning who you are, your truest self at this time. You're grounding yourself here on earth, in this body, in this timeline. But as a soul inside this body, you're also able to connect to your higher self, to your deepest desires, to your biggest wishes and dreams for your future. And that resonates out of you in a way that's very magnetizing, in a way that's very magnetic and attractive to others around you. For those of you I'm reading for, you're also learning an important life lesson here. It can be challenging for people who like to be liked to say no or to turn down opportunities, especially for those of you who are quite adventurous as an Aquarius and you like to explore, be spontaneous, do brand new things, feel excited. But you're learning that there's an important life lesson here about letting go, about choosing only those opportunities that are for you and letting go of those that do not serve you and that do not vibe or jive with who you are, with how you've defined yourself to be in this moment right now. Not who you were, not who you've been, but who you've become, the culmination of all your past choices and who you are today. There are certain people, situations, and opportunities that are just no longer for you. Even if you would have chosen those in the past, it's important here that I highlight that there's a life lesson about walking away, about only allowing in those situations, those opportunities, those people who bring life and joy out of you, rather than those people and situations who suck the life out of you, who cause you to feel less engaged, less happy, less focused. I see that the Aquarians I'm reading for here are focused on moving away from things that are no longer fitting into their life purpose or into their lifestyle. You're not just walking away from things or people, but you're walking towards what you do love, what you do appreciate, and you're learning more of that every day. So as a result, your life is improving, it's evolving in wonderful ways, and you'll see that the turbulence that's surrounded you in the past is going to be dying down. And you're going to be better able to focus on the things that excite you, that bring you to life. With that said, I'm going to get the tarot to find out more specifics about your situation. As I said, this is going to be a general reading, so it can involve any aspect of your life, whether that be love, romance, friendship, family, career, etc. What is going on with my Aquarians, please? Clarify passion. So there may be something you're walking away from or some burden that you're putting down this week, Aquarius. There's some heavy amount of worrying that you've been doing that's coming to an end here soon. Some of you may have been trying to save a situation from ruin or prevent something from falling apart. But I see here that the effort required to do that is no longer needed. I hear let the chips fall where they may. You should be focused here on investing in things that are valuable, that truly hold value, and letting go of things that are no longer relevant for you or that shouldn't even concern you to begin with, that you may have been holding on to just out of habit or out of a sense of feeling, a sense of responsibility, like a duty to make sure, like if you're the older sibling, you've always held things together for the family. If you're the most educated or prepared person in the room, you may try to guide others. If you're that person who always solves their family's problems, you may feel obligated to keep doing those tasks into the future, into the current day. That is no longer the case for you. It's time to let go of any baggage. Slowly but surely, it's time to move on into your new life and embrace the new way of life that you've been designing for yourself. The investments that you put forth going forward should take into account who you truly are today and not just who you've been or who you're used to being. I see an energy here of pain, suffering, disappointment, and also of letting go of burdens. Please clarify the Three of Swords. Okay, first we got the Three of Cups, which I put back because it didn't come out properly, and now we have the Three of Wands. So for some of you, there may be some kind of pain and suffering with regards to your connections with friends. Someone that you know who lives at a distance from you. Maybe going through a very difficult time, or maybe trying to lean on you for support because they're suffering at this time. With the World card, this speaks to cycles ending, to completion of like a major life lesson. For some of you, this has to do with, for some of you, this has to do with your stability, with finding out that although you may have more resources than the people around you, you're not always able to help them or solve their problems for them. There's some things that they have to do on their own. There's some lessons that are meant to be learned on their own that you can't step in to resolve. At the end of the day, challenges, pain, heartache, these difficult situations are meant to help you grow and to make you stronger. And that is how you've grown, Aquarius. For the ones that I'm speaking to here today, you have been through many, many trials and tribulations. Your path was not easy. Your path was not quick. You've gotten to a place of stability and success, mostly on your own, and with lots of struggle. So again, there's going to be people around you who you may feel a responsibility to assist, who you may even feel indebted to. But I do want to stress that it's not your responsibility to solve their dilemmas for them. In fact, you may hinder them when you get involved and try to step in too frequently, because you don't allow them the opportunity to solve their own problems and grow from those solutions and from those experiences that they're meant to live through. So if you've been shielding someone around you from pain, from suffering, from a difficult situation, I'm not saying you shouldn't ever help anyone in your life, but just scrutinize how often these situations are coming up and how often you're the one that has to be tasked with solving them. Sometimes it's just not up to you, and it's not your job to do so, and you may be hindering somebody else's growth by always being the one to step in and solve the problems. We have the Seven of Swords, the Magician, to the Empress. And then the Eight of Wands at the bottom. You may be receiving communication from someone who's asking you for a favor, or who is asking you for some leeway, who is asking you to make a decision in their favor, who is asking you to do something that you're not really willing or able to do, that you're not desiring to do. And they just want it. They just want to ask you for this, and they're not afraid to ask you despite knowing how you feel, despite knowing your position and where you stand on the topic. It's up to you whether you grant their request or not. But I do see here that for a lot of you, the life lesson that you're meant to learn in this moment is how to say no, how to walk away from that which is not for you, how to set boundaries and keep them. A lot of times, Aquarius, when you love someone or care about them deeply, it's very hard for you to say no, or to turn them down, to walk away, or to allow them to struggle through their own life lessons and through their own problems. I see that family is important to you. For those of you who I'm reading for today, family is important to you. You're very committed and loyal to those who are in your inner circle. Again, that doesn't mean that you are personally responsible for their growth or for their success or for their journey. I feel that Spirit really needs you to hear that this week. For some of you, there could be a connection with someone who is a romantic partner, who is your equal. You get the Emperor and the Empress. If you guys are romantically connected to someone, it's possible that you'll be in pretty constant communication with them. It's possible that your relationship could be growing or strengthening over time. If this is a new connection especially, there may have been some slow progress when first getting it off the ground, but at this point it's something that's growing and strengthening every single day. And I see that it's something where both of you are investing equally in a very sincere manner. So I do see commitment here in a romantic sense for some of you. I see someone emotionally investing, being sincere and opening up their heart. What else, Spirit? 2 more. Spirit doesn't want to talk to me. 2 more, Spirit, please. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. Okay then. So as I was saying, there could be someone here that you're connecting with romantically who is completely open and vulnerable and willing to invest in this connection in a very healthy manner. I see that they bring you a lot of peace, that they allow you to rest easily. Here, rest assured, that they're not somebody who's going to make you feel doubtful or ambiguous. They're going to be straightforward with you. They're going to tell it like it is. They're not here to tempt you. They're here to either grow with you or go their own separate way. This is somebody who does not BS around, who does not waste people's time or their own. So I see somebody who is possibly coming correct with a love offer. If this has already happened in the recent past, then as I mentioned before, this is something that's slowly evolving and taking its course little by little. But just as a tree grows, it sets its roots in the ground, and once they're firm enough, you can see the rest of it coming out of the ground. So this is a situation that, although it may have gotten started pretty slowly, could very quickly change as both of you continue investing in a very similar manner and showing up as the Emperor and the Empress. So both you and your person, for those of you who do have a romantic aspect here, are showing up with very equal energy. You're both showing up as abundant. You're both showing up as attentive, nurturing, as caring, as emotionally developed and mature, as educated, as happy, joyful people who are coming together and are whole on their own, but coming together to meld 2 different worlds into one. Anything else to close out the reading for Aquarius? Anything? Oh, wow, that's a beautiful card to come out as the final card, Aquarius. You have the 6 of Wands, overall victory. You will be successful in all of your endeavors in the coming weeks. You will be publicly recognized. You will have lots of attention on you. Whatever it is you're working on, your endeavors are going well, and you will continue to see success into the coming 3 weeks. I do love that for you, Aquarius. That is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps my channel. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much.